Hi, so I'm Rue. I'm a singer-songwriter based in London who's currently on tour in Portugal, just touring with some projects including some of my original songs and some electronic stuff. I wanted to thank Music Hour UK for featuring me. I'm not very good at this, so bear with me. I just got back from a gig in Suz. I will include some images of that too along the video. Little small interview I did backstage to myself. So I'm backstage at Suz where I just performed my first set. Quite exciting actually because it's a new style of music. I've been singing basically deep house and some electro swing, some electro soul as well, which is good fun. And I'm very excited to perform the last 3 sets of the night. And yeah, it's been challenging because I've been wearing these things, which it makes it quite hard to sing and think at the same time when your feet are hurting so much. Yeah, I'm more of a tennis shoe girl, but yeah, I mean, very exciting. And yeah, backstage, this is where all the magic happens. Cool boxes, my real shoes right here. The challenges of being a woman in the music industry. This beautiful place, ready to go on very soon. Now that you're happy, the time of your life, think twice. It's my only advice. So basically, this is my routine. I get home, the first thing I do is walk over to the kettle and make some tea to make sure that my vocal cords recover properly. Yeah, that's probably the only healthy thing I do in relation to keeping these in order. Yeah, this is my motorbike mug, very cool. And yeah, so I'll just wait for that to boil. In the meantime, I thought I'd tell you a little bit more about myself. I'm not a very, how would you put it, talk about myself person, but I'll do my best just to fill you in on my career so far. So I'm in Portugal, which is kind of cool because it's the country that I grew up in, although my dad's side of the family is British. That would explain the funny accent, obviously. And so I moved to London 2 years ago when I decided that I needed to expand my horizons a little bit and get to know the country that my dad's side of the family belongs to. Well, I feel a tiny bit Brit even though I grew up in Portugal, but yeah. So I moved to London 2 years ago. It was a bit harsh at the beginning because I was basically sleeping on a sofa for about 2-3 months. Then I was lucky, a friend of mine who went on tour, he lent me his room for a while, so I stayed there. I'm not gonna lie, it was hard at first because in Portugal I had all my projects up and running, and as you may know, it's kind of hard to make money in the music industry at the beginning. So yeah, I went to London and I had to start from scratch. And basically give up all my clients in Portugal. I was lucky enough that most of my clients in Portugal actually they offered to pay for my flights to come back every now and then to perform at events and stuff like that. So that was quite cool. So I managed to stay on my feet for a while, and sleeping on my friends' couches and stuff. Also sofas, couches. I don't know. Anyway, it helped obviously to save up some money to get some projects going. At the same time, I started to write more original songs, and I started to record them with the help of some musician friends. And I must say, the London music scene is just so vibrant, and it was the best decision I've ever made to move to London. So I realized I say a lot thanks to these videos, but so yeah, it's hard at first. I got some projects up and running, but still, it's hard to, just get your foot in the door in the music industry, in the events business, obviously, because I needed to make money somehow. So I would fly back to Portugal, which I currently still do, to perform at events. So basically I could afford to live in London and collaborate with all the amazing artists and record my original stuff. And I performed a lot in London at open mics, and then eventually I started, promoters started calling me to come and open some sessions around London, which is pretty cool. I got the chance to perform at Subdivision London, which is awesome. I met some amazing musicians, some of whom I'm still working with, and in other styles, which is great. So I'm working on some electronic stuff, which is also quite cool. And yeah, so basically, I don't want to make this video too long. for the first one. So this is what I do when I get home after a gig. I just go into my cupboard, get some chamomile tea, make sure I get some good night's sleep because tomorrow I have another gig, and yeah, get some tea done. Very interesting, you can see. I'm gonna drink this and I'm going to go to bed so I can rest my vocal cords and make sure that they are in top shape for the gig tomorrow. I'll also film some other videos at my gigs that I will include bits of in the daily vlogs. So I hope you enjoyed touring around the Portuguese kitchen and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!